Hi, my name is Amanda Ketterling and I'm going to share with you how to use a classroom Facebook page. This is for AEP 800 module number 9. First you would go to www.facebook.com. Why I selected this resource? Well, as we all know, Facebook is free and easy to use, both personal and now also in the classroom. It can replace all previous web page functions, and it also promotes homeschool connections and communication. What was your purpose? This is a resource that I just recently put into place this year in my classroom as a result of our district eliminating our classroom web pages. The purpose is to share documents, communicate reminders with families, and celebrate our learnings with our families. It's been very successful so far, so I wanted to share it with you. Who is your intended audience? The audience would include teachers, parents, and students. For teachers, they can use this tool within their classrooms to share and communicate on a daily basis. For parents, they can check up on their child's celebrations and events within the classroom. And for students, they can share with families in media format and learn about digital citizenship. The two ISTE standards that are covered are Teacher Standard Number 4, Promote and Model Digital Citizenship and Responsibility. Letter C, Promote and Model Digital Etiquette and Responsible Social Interactions Related to the Use of Technology and Information. And Student Standard Number 5, Digital Citizenship. Letter A, Advocate and Practice Safe, Legal, and Responsible Use for Information and Technology. How I created the finished product. First, I determined the technology. Then I brought up my usage login and actual website to share. I created a Google slide presentation answering the 5 reflection questions and rehearsed the steps that I would like to take to explain it to my audience. I recorded my self-guided presentation of Google Slides and the demonstration of the tool with Screencast-O-Matic and uploaded it to YouTube. First, you would need to go to the Facebook main page. As an individual, I'm sure many of us have our own websites on Facebook, and you would type in your information. I've tried multiple ways to do this as a classroom. The best way I've found is to create a personal page using your last name, for example, Ketterlings, and class as the last name. Then you use your work email so that all information comes through that. And then you can create a new password and month, day, and year of your original birthdays. Once you're logged in, you have all access just like you do as an individual. The difference is if you log in this way, it will let you make a private page where only people that you accept can see the student's information. This is a similar page for my classroom. Now, all of my students have also signed waivers based on digital citizenship of what they're going to do and how they're going to act with their etiquette. Their families have also given permission for their pictures to be posted and their names to be mentioned, just not together. So I never place a student's name with a student's picture for safety reasons. So I have my Ketterlings homepage, my Find a Friend, just like you do normally, and the home. The only place I ever go with the student's vision is the Ketterling homepage. As you know, your normal homepage connects to all of your friends' individual pages, and some of them outside of school may not necessarily be school appropriate, so you don't ever want to post that up on the projector. The only one the students see is the Ketterlings or the friend requests. So on here, I have updated information. For example, sorry, it's making me log back in again. For example, my student had created a very creative artwork for her spelling of the word solo. So I posted that as an example of student work. There's also student leaders that you can share. Notes to families about family night. Activities that you do throughout the day. Information on upcoming field trips or other events. This is a reminder to parents here to not tag their children in the pictures for safety reasons, and so on down the list. It's been a huge success. The children have loved it. They give me posts. I'm going to go down a little bit farther to show you an example of a student post. There's another student work. Picture day. More students doing activities. Brain breaks in the classroom. Here's a quote from one of my students, Miss Emmeline. She wanted to share what she learned that day. So it's a way for the communication to happen not only from the teacher but also from the students. The other thing that I really like about having a classroom Facebook page is the ability to share photos with families. So you have your photo albums, just like you would have. For example, community service projects, science and social studies, brain breaks, writing about what's in our heart, new water bottles that we got donated, and so on and so forth. The other thing that I like is being able to have a documentation folder for parents who need to be able to find things. So if you go to your About tab, you can make your school website connected to that one, or you can come over here and attach a Google Drive. And when you do that, you can share documents with the families from a Google shared folder where they can print out permission slips, spelling lists, reading logs, and other items. The last thing that I like to do with students is when we do get friend requests, I want them to know that it's a safe person. So when we get the friend request, which we have one right now from one of our mothers, it'll come up and I'll bring up the person and I'll say, does anyone know Stephanie Carnoli? And the kids will go, yeah, that's my mom, or that's my stepmom, or whoever it is. And then we'll go ahead and confirm them. We actually have had a couple of cases of people that nobody knows. And that's a good discussion on internet safety and making sure that you're not just accepting everybody that asks you to be a friend. Again, this is my classroom Facebook page. I hope you enjoyed the quick tutorial, and the experience so far has been very positive from friends, parents, and also other staff members. Thank you for listening to the explanation on a classroom Facebook page.